My name is Robert Fishtrom, and I am going to introduce a cool tool that I like to use and see a lot of value for students, and that's Evernote. Evernote has a free version and a paid version. I happen to be a premium subscriber. It is $5 per month or $45 per year. And I'll explain why I went premium and how I use this in my daily personal life as well as my work life. What I also find very valuable about Evernote is that you can share notebooks, and students can share these notebooks if they're doing group collaborative projects and accumulating notes, etc. This is the Evernote client for the Mac that is on your screen right now, and I actually have 3 folders set up, 3 what they call notebooks. I have an inbox, and I use that inbox for anything that first comes to me. I can categorize it later. Then I have a personal stack and I have a work stack, and that way I keep my personal notes and my work notes separated. Within the personal stack, for example, I have receipts, directions, things for my daughters, etc. In my work stack, let me close that. My work stack, you'll see a few of these. I have articles, business cards. I just check some business cards on people I work with and have to often refer to. That way I'm not accumulating them and just going digital. But a few of these, as you can see, actually have a group of people indicating that it's shared. And that's a beauty of this, is you can actually share these folders and contribute notes to the folder. For example, here's a folder called Q13 from the annual Q conference in Palm Springs last spring. And a colleague of mine, Melissa Hero, started it and shared it with me. And within here, we both contributed notes on the different sessions we went to, and we talked about things. And pretty cool way to share those notes. I could see students using that. Why I like Evernote is, one, it's free for students. It has a web version, which I can show right here on the Evernote web, which looks extremely similar to what I'm dealing with. So if I take a look here at my notebooks, I can see I have my personal stack and I have a work stack and my inbox. I also have tags. What's beautiful about Evernote is that you can tag these different notes. For example, if I want to see any note that I've tagged with the word meetings in it, I can see that all these notes here had some type of meeting that took place. Very nice way of finding things much easier. Very similar to how hashtags are used on Twitter. With Twitter. Back to the web version of Evernote, there's really cool stuff you can do. For example, if I'm on my Twitter account right now and I'm reading this and I see Apple's new iPhone 5C print ads, maybe I want to see that Apple Insider article. Using the Chrome browser, and I believe this works on Firefox as well, is they have Evernote has an extension called Clearly. And what Clearly does is it actually takes all the advertisements off this page, as you see happening right now. And now I have just the actual article. It also provides me tools here so I can come through and I can highlight different things within the article. With a click right here, I can click here, and I'm unfortunately not logged in, but I will be in a second. I could click the Evernote button and it'll clip into a notebook automatically for me. What's nice about this, by doing this, I can actually come in here and say I actually don't want it in the personal. I would rather have that in the place where I keep all my articles. And there I go. I can also click here on info and add some tags and call it Apple News Article, etc. So it's searchable later on. This syncs with my desktop as well. And in a perfect world, it would do that right now for me. So let's take a look real quick, and I'll click on the sync button. And we'll see how quickly this worked. I'll come to my notebooks, articles, and it's not there. So maybe the web version did not sync. So let's let me actually search for Apple. And not there yet. So let me come back here as I keep killing my screencast right now. And I'll pause that for a second. So now that I've resumed my recording, this is synced into my Evernote client. Real quickly, what I like about the premium account here, and I'll show you my account information, is I could get up to 1 gigabyte of storage per month. I have a personal email address, So if I find something or I have an email maybe somewhere that I would want to take a look at, and here's something about Yosemite Pines RV, I can actually take this, I could forward it to my Evernote address. I'll put it in RFishtrom at m.evernote.com. I can edit my subject, and it's Yosemite Pines RV. And I'm just going to put Yosemite Pines RV at travel, because I have a notebook called Travel. I'm going to send that. And that has been sent. In a minute, it'll show up where I want it to be. So resuming where I was back in my personal stack, my travel folder, you will see, here is the Yosemite Pines RV email that I just sent. So as you can see, you can share things, you can forward them, you can really keep things sorted. I can add some tags here. Yosemite camping, etc. And this works very well on an Android device. I've tried this on the Nexus 7. I have it on my iPad mini. I have it on my iPhone. So all my items, all my devices are syncing together. It's dynamic. It's cool. It can be free. A benefit of using the premium account, in addition to more storage space and other features, is it'll actually find words in PDFs or other things. So if I want to look for the word things, it'll highlight things right here within this image. So I could put images in here, etc. Another nice piece of this is that there's extensions, and one's called Sketch. And Sketch allows you to take PDFs or just screenshots. So I'll take a screenshot of this right here. Let's hit capture. So I'm inside this program called Sketch, and I can, this is their logo. I can maybe draw an arrow. Whoop, did that backwards. But you get the idea. And I could click on Evernote. I could send that to Evernote if I'd like it to be in Evernote. Sketch also works on your iPad or iPhone, and you could get a PDF article and mark it up. And it's a good way to make training things. You can do screenshots of teaching somebody how to use Microsoft Word. Here's your basic menu. You take a screenshot of the menu, make arrows, etc. So again, Evernote, very, very cool tool. Enjoy doing this.